Senator, good to see you. What's it like to be the most hated man in America?
I think there have been more than a few Democrats who are throwing rocks my direction. And to quote the bard, methinks she doth protest too much.
She emerges tonight with a new book, I Am Malala, and her message that it is possible for every one of us to change the world.
It was always my desire before the attack that if a man comes, what would you tell him, Malala? I used to think like that. I would tell that man that I even want education for your daughter.
And you think that would work against a gun?
But I thought that words and books and pens are more powerful than gun.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm honored and humbled by the faith that you've placed in me. If confirmed by the Senate, I pledge to do my utmost to keep that trust and meet the great responsibilities that Congress has entrusted to the Federal Reserve.
Sheryl Sandberg of Facebook comes in at number 5. Marilyn Houston of Lockheed Martin is at 4th. At number 3, Ellen Coleman of DuPont. Indira Nooyi of PepsiCo is number 2. And the most powerful woman for the second year in a row is Ginny Rometty, the CEO of IBM.
But would you say that's a legitimate criticism, though, that an individual doesn't get to delay it, but a business does? Is that not legitimate?
I don't, because nothing that helps an individual get health insurance has been delayed at all. They'll get the tax credit this year. They have plans to choose from.
We really do have a supply side issue. And there are a few companies like Twitter that have really, I mean, they're all about building the pipeline and investing in initiatives like Girls Who Code to change that. And I think that, you know, I've had several conversations with Dick with, you know, the innovation of our nation depends on having more women, more girls that are going into these fields.
Well, now she's diving right back in the fast lane, getting ready to swim for 48 straight hours.
She's a maniac!
Right here where she was born in New York City.
We're so happy you're here, Diana, and we're so proud of you.
When I finished, I said, you know, at any age, you know, but, you know, I looked about 100 when I finished, so people thought, wow, I guess she can do anything.
Well, in her 28th hour of nonstop swimming in Herald Square, that means 20 hours to go. Chopper 4 was over the pool early this morning. Diana is the one on the left with the pink swimming cap.
I'm really about kind of shedding old things that it's time to let go of. And that's been a lot about what this whole Girl on Fire album is really representing for me.
This girl is on fire.
And so at the time that I cut it, I needed to let go of like all those years of energy, of anything that ever held me back.